Hi, I'm Willie Thomas from Atlanta, Georgia. Good to be with you all here this morning. I'd like to talk about something. It's just like it's a nice subject to talk about. It's like being happy. What is being happy? Happy knowing that you know who the living God is. That's happiness. Happiness is that you know how the living God actually live and how the living God actually made everything by just watching them. Happy happy is introducing yourself to the living God, allowing the living God to know that you don't take anything for granted, and you know there's this and they created you, and you want them to know that you exist, and you introduce yourself to them. That's happy. That's very happy. Knowing that you can walk and talk with the living God all the while you hear, all the while you hear until you expire. And then hopefully after we expire, we go right on and the living God introduce themselves to us and we can be with the living God forever. Excuse me. Happy is knowing that the things that the living God created, both male and female, is created by the living God. That's a beautiful thing. Happy is knowing that the living God never put restriction on us. The living God made us perfect. The living God did not make us with no fault, no blemish. The living God created us to be just what we are right here, right now as human beings. Happy is knowing that if we love the living God creation as well as we love ourselves, then the living God will watch us, keep us, and allow us to not only live good here on earth, but just stay with us and watch, our every move. Happy is to know that the living God allow us to wake up our common sense when we know the difference between when man is speaking and then the living God is speaking. We are very happy to know that everything that man talk about and put words in the living God mouth, we know that they don't serve the same God. We know that they serve the God of the dead. We know we with the God of the living. Happy is having a family, being there with your family, and allowing the living God to govern you and your family, and your whole family know that this exists, it's for real, and it's not a myth like the gods of the dead are. It ain't something that people made up. You actually following a real super created being. Happy is coming on this broadcast, allowing you all to know that the living God exists. Only thing that you all need to do is do just a minor research. You don't have to be nothing major. Just looking at some of the things that you was taught, see how they use us all by worrying about our intellect. Why they fooled our intellect? Because they had more knowledge than we had in certain subjects, so they fooled us. So had we exercised our common sense, then our common sense would have governed our intellect and kept us from being fooled. So, we got to realize this what this broadcast for, just to wake up the common sense in the man and woman in you, so we can follow the living God and not follow all these other deities here on earth, not following all these man-made gods that put us to sleep and taking us to the grave. It's just like people don't want to go go to hell by themselves. They want to take it. Many people they can take to hell. They came up with a state. They came up with a place called hell, and they trying to take as many people as they possibly can to that place. Me, I refuse to go. I'm following the living God. I'm not gonna never follow the God of the dead. You know. Happy is knowing that I don't have to get up on Sunday, go to no man-made building and listen and follow no man in a pulpit, and while he tell me lies, I pay him for his lies. I am very happy that I'm not a part of that. I'm very happy that I know that God don't deal with money, so you ain't doing nothing but making that man rich in some religion organization setting, what you have, church, the mass, Buddha, Yahweh, whatever it is, you making whoever over that, you making them wealthy. You making them where they don't have to work. They just like the Levite in their book and the Pharisees, the Levite priesthood of the time and the Pharisees, and you acting like the people who used to pay them back in the days. Don't nothing never die. It just get made more modernized, Just like they had it back then, they're having it right here, right now. So I'm happy to know that I'm not a part of that. Never want to be a part of that again. I used to be a part of that, but I never want to be a part of that again because I realized I didn't know who the living God was at the time. I was dead to the purpose and plan of God when I was following that. And I thank God, both male and female, for waking me up and snapping me back and getting me up out of that stuff. I am very happy about that. And I owe y'all my honor and respect for allowing me to come out that, and I never will return back to that filthy vomit, So I thank the Creator, both male and female, for allowing me to survive that. Happy is, excuse me, man. Happy is it's just waking up in the morning, seeing the sun set, before you get ready to go to work, and seeing how great these created beings, both male and female, how everything go on in the world or whatever publicized, negative, unnegative, or uproars or unuproar. It's just that they consistent working. They consistent doing the things that they need to do to keep this civilization going. And I'm very happy and I'm pleased that not no one stopped their purpose and plan. They on the mission, and you can just see for eternity, that they've been doing this for a long time, and they continue to do it, and they don't ever get tired of doing it. They love everything they manifest, and they, I'm happy to be a part of it, and I'm happy to know what my position, what my position is. It's just simple. Just allow them to work, for me to receive that work, respect that work, and let them know who I am, and let them know I'm very pleased with everything they're doing. That's all they want, They're not asking nobody to bow down on their knees and worship them. If that the case, they would have put that mechanism in us. Well, at a certain time of day, we have to bow down on our knees and worship them. If they want us to worship them, then that's all our mind would be consistent of, just worshiping them. Again, we wouldn't have to be taught that. It'd be something just already put in us that we would do. By the mere fact they gave us a free will, that shows you a person not trying to be worshipped, a person not trying to be praised. But acknowledge them, that you know what they're doing. You acknowledging them, You let them know that they exist. You see what I'm saying? And it's just saying they just pleased with that. They real pleased with you acknowledging them and letting them know that, hey, we doing a good job, and we doing a good job, and who doing this job, and you're not just giving their work to someone who don't deserve it, Hey, I'm very happy that the Creator, both male and female, allowed me to see it before, I aspire here on earth, Hey, My name is Willie Robert Thomas. Got to get ready to go to work. I like to end it on that note. Hey, I love each and every one of you all. And may the living God bless you and keep you. Hope y'all keep subscribing to my channel and hope to see you all later. Thanks.